Did you know that 42% of businesses fail because of poor niche selection? Yes, you heard it right. It's a shocking reality, isn't it? But it's the truth. Many entrepreneurs overlook the importance of niche selection, only to find themselves in a predicament down the line. This mistake can be costly, leading to a lack of demand, oversaturation, or poor targeting, ultimately resulting in business failure. Niche selection is not just about choosing a market where you can sell your products or services. It's about identifying a specific segment of the market where your offerings can stand out, where you can meet the needs of your target audience more effectively than others. It's about finding that sweet spot where your passion and profit intersect. So if you're planning to start a business or already have one, it's high time you pay close attention to niche selection. But what exactly is niche selection and why is it so important? You might be wondering. Well, in the simplest of terms, niche selection is about finding that specific segment of the market that your business can best cater to. It's about identifying a unique area within your industry where your products or services can truly shine. Think of it like this. You're a fisherman trying to catch a specific type of fish. You wouldn't cast your net into the vast ocean and hope for the best, would you? No, you'd go to the part of the ocean where that particular fish is known to thrive. That's the essence of niche selection. It's about knowing where to cast your net for the best possible catch. So, why is it so important? Well, imagine trying to sell ice to Eskimos. It would be an uphill battle, wouldn't it? This is because the market, the Eskimos in this case, doesn't need your product. They're surrounded by ice. This is what happens when a business doesn't select its niche carefully. It ends up trying to sell products or services to a market that doesn't need them. On the flip side, when a business successfully identifies its niche, it's like finding a gold mine. It means you found a segment of the market that not only needs your product or service, but is also willing to pay for it. Moreover, niche selection is not a one-and-done deal. It's an ongoing process. Markets evolve, trends change, and customer needs shift. A successful business is one that continually keeps an eye on its niche, ready to pivot and adapt as necessary. In a sense, niche selection is a crucial step in the journey of any business. It's the compass that guides your marketing efforts, ensuring they're targeted, efficient, and most importantly, effective. Without a well-defined niche, you're essentially sailing in the dark with no clear destination in sight. Clearly, the right niche selection can make or break your business. So let's continue to delve deeper into the art of successful niche selection in our next scenes. Don't forget to like this video and press that subscribe button for more valuable content. However, selecting the right niche isn't as easy as it sounds. It's like navigating a labyrinth with countless dead ends and only a few paths leading to the desired destination. And just like in a labyrinth, there are challenges lurking around every corner. Let's start with one of the most common challenges, market oversaturation. Imagine setting up a coffee shop in a city that already has a cafe on every corner. The competition is fierce and standing out becomes a Herculean task. It's like trying to be heard at a rock concert without a microphone. It's possible, but incredibly difficult. Next, we have the opposite problem. Lack of demand. Picture this. You've developed an innovative product, let's say a high-tech umbrella that can predict rainfall. It's unique, it's exciting, but is there a demand for it? If you're targeting a city, where it hardly ever rains. Your business is likely to run into trouble. It's like having the best ice cream in the world, but trying to sell it in the Arctic. There just isn't a market for it. Poor targeting is another major challenge. It's like throwing a dart blindfolded. You might hit the board, but chances are you'll miss, even if you have a product or service that's in demand. If you're not targeting the right audience, your efforts will fall flat. For instance, selling a high-end luxury car in a neighborhood where most people rely on public transportation is unlikely to yield much success. And then there's the issue of differentiation. In today's globalized world, with countless businesses vying for customer attention, having a unique selling proposition is crucial. If you're selling the same product or service as hundreds of others, why should customers choose you? It's like being a needle in a haystack. You need something special to stand out. Overcoming these challenges requires a strategic approach and careful planning. You need to know your market, understand your audience, and have a clear vision of what makes your business unique. But don't worry, we've got you covered. In the next segment, we'll delve into the factors that make a niche successful and reveal some key strategies for successful niche selection. So stay tuned. So, what makes a niche successful? Well, the answer lies in three key factors: audience identification, competition analysis, and market trends. Let's break these down, shall we? First off, we have audience identification. It's crucial to know exactly who your target audience is. What are their needs? What problems are they facing? And how can your product or service solve them? This understanding forms the bedrock of your niche. It's like setting up a GPS. Once you know your destination, the route becomes much clearer. Moving on, we have competition analysis. It's not enough to just know your audience. You also need to know your competitors. What are they offering? How are they addressing the needs of your target audience? Is there a gap that they're missing, a need that they're not meeting? That's where you come in. You can tailor your offerings to fill that gap, providing a solution that no one else is. Finally, we have market trends. This is all about keeping a finger on the pulse of your industry. What's hot? What's not? What's next? By staying ahead of the curve, you can adapt and evolve your business, ensuring that you remain relevant and competitive. But remember, these factors aren't standalone. They're interconnected, feeding into one another. Your audience informs your competition informs your market trends, and your market trends in turn inform your audience. It's a cycle, a loop that keeps spinning, and it's your job to stay on top of it. So there you have it: audience identification, competition analysis, and market trends, the trifecta of successful niche selection. They're like the ingredients in a recipe. You need all three to bake a successful business cake. And just like a cake, it's all about getting the right balance. Too much or too little of any one ingredient in your cake, or in this case, your business, could fall flat. Understanding these factors can help you select a niche that will set your business up for success. Now that we know the factors, how can we apply them to select a successful niche? Great question. First, find a balance between passion and profit. We all have things we're passionate about. But remember, a profitable niche is one where your passion meets the market demand. You may love underwater basket weaving, but if there's no market for it, it's not a profitable niche. So, find that sweet spot where what you love aligns with what others are willing to spend their money on. Next, conduct thorough research. You've found a potential niche that you're passionate about and seems profitable. But don't jump in just yet. Dive deep into market research. Look at the current competition. Is it oversaturated? Is there room for you to make your mark? Also, examine the demand. Are people actively looking for what you're offering? And don't forget about trends. Is this a passing fad or is it something with staying power? Then test your niche. This is a step many overlook, but it's vital. Start with a small, manageable project within your chosen niche. This gives you a chance to gauge interest, gather feedback, and tweak your approach without investing too much time or resources. Consider it like a test flight before launching the rocket. Lastly, be flexible. Niche selection isn't a one-and-done process. It's an ongoing journey of learning, adjusting, and refining. Keep your finger on the pulse of your market. Be ready to pivot if necessary. Remember, the only constant in business is change. In conclusion, successful niche selection is a delicate balance of passion, profit, research, testing, and flexibility. It's not always easy, but the rewards of finding that perfect niche can be immense. So take your time, do your homework, and don't be afraid to take calculated risks. By following these strategies, you can increase your chances of selecting a successful niche. And remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So take that first step today and set yourself on the path to success. If you found this information useful and want to learn more about niche selection, this channel is a goldmine. We have an array of videos that delve deeper into the subject, offering you practical knowledge and insights. But if you're really serious about mastering this art and want a comprehensive guide on operating a successful YouTube channel, then I have something special for you. It's called the YouTube Mastery and Monetization course. This training covers everything YouTube, from starting a faceless channel to scaling it into a profitable venture. And good news, there's a free webinar so you can get a taste of what the course offers before diving in. All the details are down below in the description, and you can access the webinar for free. Don't forget to like this video and press that subscribe button for more valuable content. Remember, your success is in your hands.